lost. True indeed. We lost. Lord knows we lost. I'm about to say something to make you not like me. You might catch feelings and you might want to fight me, but I don't really care, I'ma say it anyway. Why most comedic guys seem soft and gay. I'm not saying all, but a large amount. Have you ever heard the words that come out of their mouth? Yeah, they cuss like a sailor, but they follow my eye. They carry oaks and wear makeup and thinking it's hot. I think they need to stop, this is a new era. I wonder if the pharaohs of a war mascara. It probably was a death mask misunderstood. Don't let them D-boys catch them up in the hood. Why NOI? Stop patrolling the block. We get shot by the cops and we calling the cops. Come on, y'all was on another level. The black man was God, the white man the devil. Now the white man, or better yet the European, and the Mars and the bean pies are sold by Koreans. I'm talking what I'm seeing, I'm just a reporter. How you call a woman a bee and you got a daughter. Talking about the Hebrews that demonize women and choose Esau over brothers and Kemet. Probably timid, soft, and scared to fight. Yelling and wearing spikes, trying to fake me out right. But you can't fool me, cause you make a little noise. Cause deep inside, y'all some scared little boys. You really wanna ride, let's take it to the beast. Get revenge for our people killed by like least. Yeah, right. Y'all ain't busting the grape. It appears that you fear and you in love with hate. Correct me if I'm wrong, we might all don't get along. European psychology got us all gone. You think we divided? Cause I wear fez and she wear oak and he wear dreads. But the vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to wake you up and get you out of the bed. We lost. To get you out the bed. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Wake up. I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. Oh yeah, I'm here to spread love and get you out of the bed. I think we divided cause I got a fez and you wear and she wear dreads. Y'all think we divided cause I wear fez. The vision don't start there, it starts in the head. And she wear and he got dreads. Moors need to wake up too, so I'ma wake up you. So we can get together, do what we gotta do. We ain't done much since the prophet left. More standing on law, we still in this mess. Haven't built the town to hold us down. Paperwork can't fear, we looking like clowns. Never been to the temple, claim we follow the prophet. But I follow the prophet, I understand logic. People in the temple, time to hit the streets. Everybody do their part of we ain't getting relief. The murder rate can be more, it's just gone crazy. Dope fiends ODing in the hood on the daily. Weed waste with chemicals, you drink and serve. We fighting over information, we got some nerve. They say that we conscious, we might know a little something, but we just frontin', cause we haven't done nothing, we lost. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and she got a cross, and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez, and he got an and he got dreads. You think we divided, cause I got a fez?
Yeah, Islam. I'm trying to be your friend, man.
That's right.
Trying to be your friend, bro. Help me out. Meet me halfway. Come on. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. Yo, let me be your friend. Peace and love. Let me be your friend. Peace and love. I said you ain't never met a more like me, and you ain't never ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love. You let me be your friend. Peace and love. Hey yo, I used to be a thug until I met the prophet. Now I'm all about love, truth, peace, and freedom till I return to Allah. One day we gon' meet him. I'm all about justice. That's the focus of the message. Sometimes Asiatics make me wanna forget the lessons. I be all up in my passion from all the Moorish passion. All things considered, I start laughing. A grown man with a ponytail, another calling us Neanderthal, and he all pale. I mean, for real, this is what it come to, my brother. We got nothing better to do than talk down to each other. Yeah, we can be scholarly or we can get gutter. We are the children of our Father and the puffin' while the peen trying to murk us all. You need to chill, my brother, tell the elder the same. Cause on the real, my man, I'm really bout them things. I can take the feds off and get back in the low and return to the state where they used to call me dope. But no, I'm rolling with the prophet of Allah. I want love, not war, standing on that floor, and I'm holding the square. The compass and the axe that might be too deep. Yo, let's not get off track. See, our prophet was an adept. Do you know what that is? An Egyptian adept is a brother who lived by the universal science developed in the Nile. We call it Islamism, but it's the same, my child. Set at the foot of a master, I train you up, but I might have to bang you up. I still love you, and those that's talking that this ain't Islam. Everything the prophet brought is in the Quran. All the other stuff, prostrate and cover up, is just the start. The nearest place to me, the law is the heart. You can dress like Imhotep, but you can dress like a herb. While the Moorish American Muslim unifies the word. You can say what you want about Dr. York, but he gave you different variations of the same thought. You don't appreciate that, you won't appreciate me. Appreciate the holy and divine Drew Ali. People refuse to admit it, he the first that ever did it. Europeans hope that the Moors would forget it, but we here, strong, alive and well, resurrected from hell, with a story to tell. So pay attention and listen, and consider the facts. You know it's humanly impossible for you to be black. I guess a Chinaman is yellow, a Mexican is brown. Just think for a second how ridiculous it sounds. We can turn it around, but we must unite. It's okay to disagree, but we don't have to fight. Cause if we have to fight, you know how we get. I'm still learning to love, no I'm not there yet. So work with me fam, and I'ma work with you, and let's all work together and do what we gotta do. Cause on the real side, we haven't made no progress since 1929 when the prophet left the flesh. We got an Asiatic president, men marrying men, psycho shooting up a club and don't see his own sin. And those that say they conscious, that took your bucks, move straight to Hollywood and straight living it up. And y'all bigging it up, straight cheesing and grinning. But it was your bread to help you set it off in the beginning. Be careful what you put in your soul, cause it could blind you. Unfortunately, some people get paid to misguide you, misguide you. Oh yeah, I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, let me be your friend. Peace and love, I said you ain't never, and you would never. You ain't never, ever, ever. You ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna meet one again. I wanna be your friend. Peace and love, so let me be your friend. Peace and love, oh yeah, you ain't never met a more like this, and you ain't never, ever, ever gonna meet one again. So let me be your friend. Love, so let me be your friend. Peace and love, I wanna be your friend. Yeah, let me be your friend. All these men, we ain't trying to be enemies. I wanna be your, so let me be your, I wanna be your friend. Hey, yeah. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. If you a friend of the Moors, then you a friend of mine. I was told to watch my enemies, now hold my line. Those who speak against the prophet, they speak against me. And I'm speaking about the prophet over Drew Ali, who was the first to remind you and bind you back to Morocco, the mountains, Mississippi, and Quebec. Told you you wasn't black, proved it with straight facts. You tripping off trucks, you need to be tripping off that. Now here we go again, acting like you a slave. The same people talk European how to bathe, and looking at women buying European hair. No love for self, but do the men really care? Hell no, cause they got a love for Europe. Whole generation chasing pills, weed and syrup. Yeah, they love no Yachty, Tucci, Gucci, Kodak, Amigos, Ross, Lucid. But where the love for the woman look like your mother, I guess they say it's all black when it's under the cover. Now cypher, I be that more you gon' remember. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. I be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey front line till the law call my number. I be that more you gon' remember. Yeah, yeah. I'ma be that more you gon' remember, that's right. Let's get it started.
Be that more you gon' remember. Taharkabey, front line till the law call my number.
All you super scholars holler. This era for the workers. You ain't building on the ground, then you worse than a twerker. Family, I got to get right into it, family. I wasn't going to go live tonight. But what had happened was I thought that it would be in the best interest of you to see me tonight, family. Listen, can we have a talk? Can we have a Morris World TV town hall meeting here right now? What's up, Miss Mawakin? Can we have a Morris town hall meeting right now? A Morris World TV. We gotta have a town hall meeting, family. I got to ask you a question, family. No. I'm not putting no link in yet. Don't even ask for the link. I got to speak my piece. You know what I mean? I got to speak my piece. You see what I'm saying? And one of the piece that I must speak, family, let me ask you a question. And I'm gonna ask this throughout the show tonight. Family, are we to the point where we can't question those that say that they fight that they fighting for us? Are we to the point that when we question those, let me stop yelling. Family, have we gotten to the point where as though people claim that they're fighting for liberation for us, and they have been given a 25-year run? Before I even thought about opening my mouth, they give a 25-year run, and we're not able to take inventory. So the moment that we take inventory and ask questions, are we gonna talk about some of them threats? We're gonna talk about some of this tough talk that people be talking. You feel what I'm saying? The moment that we begin to question, the one that questions becomes described as the agent. But I got a challenge for you. Anybody that says Taharkabey is an agent, I say, let's set a date. Let's set a date and let's lay out all of our history live before the people. Let's set a date. I say Malik is questionable. I say Malik track record of success is not good. I say let's set a date, whether it's Malik or anybody else, and let's sit across the table from each other and let's lay it out who we really are. Let's do it. I bring my folder. I bring my people. You bring yours and you bring your folder, and let's lay it out on the big screen. Let's put it on the Summer Jam screen. Let's do a bullet point and see what your successes is. Let's do a bullet point and see what your childhood looked like. Let's do a bullet point and let's see where you come from. Let's see. We always talk about we come from Africa. We are from Africa. We are from Africa. But hey, I want to see where you're from in America in your last 50 years. The reason why I'm doing this is because Malik called me, the People's Grand Sheik, an agent. So anybody get mad how I respond, you might want to call Malik. Okay, I like this Stokamore. No disrespect, but what does it have? What do we have to be liberated from? The first thing we have to be liberated is from ourselves. Our closed mind. Our mind that will not allow us to see one another as one another in this fight, but also able to critique those that look like us, sound like us, and can play the part, but it's not us. We need to be liberated from that mind that tells us that because somebody's speech feel good, that it's okay. It's a saying in the Moorish Science Temple of America that the Prophet Noble Drew Ali makes the statement that we suffer from the principles of slavery. The principles of slavery. So it's like many people claim to be liberated, but in fact they still espouse the principles of the institutionalized mental slavery. You feel what I'm saying? They still espouse the principles of the institutionalized mental slavery. This is why people are scared to question. People, listen, most freedom fighters in 2021, they are on a weekend adventure. You follow what I'm saying? Miss Bowaken, we don't need to be liberated from religion. We have always had religion as a people. We need to be liberated from false religion, fake religion. To each his own with the religious thing, but you still religion. Let me tell you something. Let me digress for a minute. Religion was instituted by our forefathers. It was an institution to show you your infirmities, to show you your weaknesses, so you can actually work on your weaknesses, so you can bind yourself back to the source of what created you. That's what religion means, religion, or however you want to say it in Latin. That's what the word means, to bind yourself back. So all of that other fake stuff that is masquerading as religion is not religion. The essence of religion was designed and founded by our foreparents. We don't need to throw away the true essence of what it means. To teach you your infirmities, to teach you your weaknesses, to teach you where you fall short so you can adjust, work on them, come into your God self, and be the same thing from which you was created. That's what true religion is about. That's what Moorish science does for me. I don't know what y'all read on the internet about Moorish science. That ain't what, if you want to know something about Moorish science, you hit me up. But all that old corny stuff, you're going to get free with a piece of paper. You're going to be this and that. That's corny. You must free this. Listen, the corny Moorish ideal that you see on the internet is one that believes he's going to give the same oppressor that cut babies out women wounds and dropped them on the ground, the same oppressor that only freed you to save himself in chattel slavery, Abraham Lincoln, the same oppressor that castrated our brothers, our sister, the same oppressor that used us against us to continue to annihilate us. Now you believe that you are going to free him, free yourself with a piece of paper. Nah. Now let me say this to Mike McKinney. Mike McKinney, I seen your comment on the chat. SANETER disrespects you and you still respect him. Let me explain something to you. We have a saying in the Moorish Science Temple of America, we got to learn to love instead of hate. Now, SANETER, yes, he throws out disrespectful verbiage, if you will. But Mike, let me tell you something. SANETER is fully familiar with the big hand. That's for YouTube because I'm in Baltimore and he's in New York. Because somebody cuss me out or disrespect me on YouTube in the camera, that doesn't mean I'm going to respond equally on the camera. So Mike McKinney, you need to wisen up. I'm not going to respond equally on the camera because somebody disrespect me through a camera. That ain't the cloth I'm cut from. The cloth I'm cut from is you disrespect me. I see you when I see you, but I'm not responding through a camera. That's just not what I do. I'm going to laugh at you, and I'm going to let people like you think. I'm going to let people like you think, he disrespect you, and you respect them. I'm going to be like, I give you the European laugh. You know the European laugh. They don't show no expression. You disrespect me on the camera, I'm going to give you the European laugh. You talk about my mother, talk about my wife, talk about my dog, talk about anything you want. All you're going to get is the European laugh. That's all you're going to get. You ain't going to get me threatening you on no camera. Mike McKinney, I don't know where you grew up at, but I ain't grow up there. You ain't gonna get me threatening you. You ain't gonna get me talking about pulling out the where my fake demonstration at? Hold on. Where is that? Hold on. Where I put it at? I look for it. I can't find it. That's all right. Let me find it. I gotta find my little demonstration that I flashed. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I give you the European laugh. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? Anybody know me know how I get down, and that's the difference between me and a lot of people. People that know me know how I get down. Gotta prove nothing through the people that really know me. I gotta prove nothing through a camera. That ain't how I do. And that's how you shouldn't do. We bigger than that. We bigger than that. But the point, back to my point that I'm going to make, law and order, you got to have patience, brother. Law and order, if you're a brother or sister, you got to have patience. We are family in here. Law and order, if you're new to the platform, we are family in here. Sometimes we have family conversations. Sometimes, conversations. We are family. Morris World TV is a family. And so those who are familiar with Morris World TV, and they would go on to a SANETER platform, and they would see people talking crazy like that. Nobody worry about that because we already know how we get down. It's all right. Listen, let me start with, since this bro said, let's get it started. So one thing that we need to know first and foremost is that when we're dealing with social media, we can't get so caught up in, let me pull it up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he cuss, here we go. So look, I'm going to let him call in, but I'm not going to allow him to interrupt the show. You follow me? SANETER just called. I'm not going to let him interrupt the show. All right? But let me call him back real quick. Where you go at? That's weird. He just called me and his number disappeared. Let me see. There it is. Hard. Let me see what he got to say. Let me see what he got to say. Long as he don't disrespect the show, he all right.
What's going on, Mo?
Hey, SANETER, what's up, my brother?
Man, listen, man. First of all, let me say, brother, I let you live in my chat. I don't block you.
No, brother. Listen. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this.
We're not going to do what? You got me blocked in your chat.
I don't have you blocked. No, hold up. First of all, I don't have your number blocked. You can come on the show if you want to.
No, I'm saying I'm in the chat trying to chat, and
I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it.
You got me blocked.
I don't. Hey, hold up. Let's get past that part. You on the phone. You can say whatever you want.
All right. I want to get past that part. First of all, let me say this to the brother that said, SANETER, this is you. And no, see, it ain't that type of diss, man. Number one, me and the brother know how far to take it, man. You see what I'm saying? Me and Taharkabey been doing this for a long time. I got nothing but love for my brother. But sometimes we take our little pop shots. That's how it is. Even in family fights all the time. But me and his brother is not going through the level where I wish pain or death on his family, and I know he's the same with me. So I mean, he can go ahead and do it and do his thing.
SANETER, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question. So on your show, you automatically jumped to the conclusion that I was attacking Malik, but you did not once call me and ask me the backstory. Why is that?
Brother, because I was correct. I see you right now. You ain't.
No. Brother,
man.
Listen to me. You're not answering my question. You wasn't correct because you don't know the backstory. And so when you jump into a topic, right? And the topic is coming at me because I'm saying something about someone that you're cool with, wouldn't it be proper to just say, man, let me call him to see what this is all about? But you didn't do that. You just went two wins, 2 sails in the winds crazy after you got that drink up in you and you went crazy. Why you drinking now? Are you getting drunk now?
Brother, I don't drink, man. You know I don't drink. See, there you go.
I'm asking you.
But here's, all right, I'm going to answer you on the truthful level. Brother Malik is my brother, bro.
Okay.
I don't need to call him. I trust
him. No,
him.
I say call me.
I don't need to call you because if I see you got beef with my brother, I deal with you later. But right now, I'm rolling with my brother.
So let me ask you a question.
With a brother that been with me that I've been with for over 30 years in these streets, walked together with him.
Okay, I get that. Why is he your brother? But when I asked you where he was from, you said he was from DC. And he wasn't from DC.
Because, listen, I'm not here to dox my brother.
No, I'm not. Man, I don't care about.
I don't care about all that.
Listen, brother. All right. I get that. Another question. But you call him your brother, but you know nothing about him. You know more about me than you know about Malik.
Brother, I really don't know where you from. So what are you talking about?
You know more about me than you know about Malik.
I don't know where you from.
You know I'm from Baltimore. You know more about.
I don't know that. I know you live in Baltimore, but I don't know where you're from.
Man, you know more about me than you. But let's get past that. Now, when you start going in crazy, talking about I'm an agent, because that's what you said. Now, would you take a chance and go face to face with me before the people, and let's prove who's an agent by receipts, me and you? And who's
so you're saying that I'm an
agent? What I'm saying is you brought the biggest scammer into the community named Polite, and you still endorse him. That's agent. You brought another, you bring all the scammers into the community of social media. So yes, you are suspect as an agent. Messy X tried to clear her name from some nonsense she got herself in. She runs to you. Malik get into some nonsense. He runs to you. You become the gatekeeper. You become the gatekeeper of those who are suspect. So that makes you suspect. So I'm saying no. I am 1,000% serious. So I'm saying, hold up. So forget. Okay, you can call it what you want. I'm saying, let's go before the people and let's present our records.
Let's do it. What time you coming on my show?
No. I say we do it live in Harlem. We do it.
Man, I love it.
We do it live in Harlem. So are we going to set that up?
Yo, we're going to set that up. But before we do anything, I'm going to handle some minutes with you. I got to give you these 5 fingers of death first.
Listen.
And once you get the 5 fingers of death, then we can sit and talk.
Listen to me.
I got to give you the 5 fingers of death, bro.
Whatever that means.
I give you this iron fist, bro.
Okay, whatever that means, I'm cool with that. My point is, let's set a date. I will go half on the auditorium with you, and we will lay out our premise. We will lay out our premise as to who is most likely an agent, me or you.
Brother, to be real, I'm not playing with that game.
I know you're not going to play with that game because you suspect. You brought the biggest scammer into the community.
No, I brought a brought a brother in the community. I ain't got nothing to do with what nobody does.
You defend. Listen, you.
I brought Umar Johnson.
Listen.
I brought you in.
You no, you didn't. You let me tell you the difference. Let me. No. I want you to calm down and listen. You did not bring.
Don't mess with you no more.
Listen to me. No. We're not going to let you change the topic. We're not going to let you change the topic. Do you want to debate that or not? No. Man, listen. Do you want to debate that or not? We can answer that.
Because I'm going to bring that in there.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Listen to me. Listen to me. No, I'm going to answer your question. Listen, I don't deal. Listen, whether a person wear affairs and call themselves more or not, the moment that they show me that they're fraudulent, I remove. I said it and I mean it. Go check the videos. Go check the video. I'm not saying that they're not Moorish Americans. I'm saying that they have agendas that's not consistent with the teachings of the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Now, no. We're not going to go through this. Listen, now, this is why I'm saying, let's go before the people and let's present the facts before the people.
People don't care about that. Let's go before the people and bring something powerful.
Listen to me, brother. Listen to me. I would not, brother. I don't have no problem with doing that, and I'm doing that. But when you call someone an agent, I think we're at the point now where we need to present evidence before the people. That's right.
The people don't care about that.
I think they do. I think they do. Because guess what? I'm going to prove. I'm going to prove. Listen to me. I'm going to prove that you are the gatekeeper. I'm going to prove that you are the gatekeeper and the protectors of the scammers on social media when they pay you. I'm going to prove that.
That's fine, brother.
Now, you know what I'm saying? You are the gatekeeper, and that's what you are. Now,
that's fine. So I'm a powerful man, huh?
You're taking.
I'm the protector. Huh?
Listen, no. You protect scammers and frauds.
Am I a protector or the gatekeeper?
You're the gatekeeper of scammers and frauds.
So what are you going to do about it? What are you prepared to do about it?
I'm going to continue to respond to the gatekeeper of scammers and frauds when I find time.
You ain't going to do nothing about it?
No, we go to there. The talk is going to convince the people.
We gonna dance or what?
We
gonna pop lock or what, bro?
Listen to me. Okay, that sounds good. Let me say another thing.
We gonna dance and pop lock.
You finished?
And let your boogie or what?
You finished?
What we gonna do, bro?
You finished? We're going to continue to awaken the people to the fraudulent ways. See, this is your problem, SANETER. Let me tell you.
The other day when you came to my event, you were shook.
SANETER, the video. I'm gonna pull the video up so the people can. Hey, Sa, do you know I recorded the whole thing and it's on my channel? Everybody already seen it. Everybody already seen it, SANETER. SANETER.
Did you edit the part out where you said, "Yo, let's take a picture, brother"?
SANETER, are you SANETER? SANETER, you being goofy again now? Are you high or drunk again?
Yeah, okay.
You being goofy again? You know that ain't how I get down. You know that ain't how I get down. You know how it was when my man was. I ain't gonna go into all that because I don't do tough talk. I don't do all that. But okay, thank you. Anyway, what I'm saying is, listen to me.
He's a Hebrew Israel.
SANETER, you ain't talking about nothing. Let me tell you. This is how the agent behavior does. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go before the people. See, I ain't got to deal with that no more. They don't want to go in before the people, and they don't want to go in for the people and say, let me show you why he's an agent. Isn't it? If someone is an agent, isn't that important that we expose it before the people, not just talk on YouTube? You know what I mean? Isn't that important? If someone, family, listen to me. If someone is an agent before our people and misleading our people, isn't it important that we say, let's go before the people? Let's have a tribunal before the people. Taharkabey is an agent, everybody. Malik is an agent. Let's go before the people. But when you refuse to go before the people, that means you got something to hide. That means you got something to hide. And as I said, SANETER is the gatekeeper. Check this out. When when I was doing the videos about Grandmaster Jay, do you know that SANETER, much as he attacked myself, do you know SANETER never looked into the probability that Grandmaster Jay is a fraud? Do you know the whole 18 or 12 months he never spoke on Grandmaster Jay? Do you know that? Press 1 if you know that. Do you know that he questioned SETI? Do you know that he questioned young Pharaoh? Do you know that he questioned me, that he questioned Unc, that he questioned all these people, but he never questioned Grandmaster Jay? Isn't that kind of weird? And we know that Grandmaster Jay showed all the signs of being an agent, but why didn't he question Grandmaster Jay? He questioned everybody on YouTube, on so-called black YouTube. Now you tell me SANETER don't come off as some type of agent or gatekeeper for agents. You tell me he don't come off as a gatekeeper for agents. Now let's be clear. What happened to Shaka Atmos? Huh? Where's Shaka Atmos? Where are the people that built SANETER TV? Where are those people at? Shaka Atmos. Huh? Bashir. Huh? Where are the people? He didn't build SANETER TV. It was the personalities. Don't be fooled. It was the personalities that built SANETER TV. Whether you like the personalities or not. See, we ain't gonna let him do that. We ain't gonna let him act like he invited me into the community. You little weak guy. Let me tell you something. I walked up and stole the stage on 125th and started my own channel. I wasn't no fixture on no SANETER TV. I went up in there and stole the thunder, so my face can become familiar. So yeah, I went to your platform to put my face there and bring them over here to Moorish World TV. You ain't bring me nowhere. You ain't discover me. Let me give you an example of what I did, family. Here's the science. I knew SANETER, I had studied them, right? My mission was only to defend the Moorish Americans, right? Against the attacks from SANETER TV or the Moorish thought, right? That was my mission. And so one thing I noticed was when Lord Abba, if y'all not familiar with him, when Lord Abba would go on SANETER TV and debate, SANETER would be so lopsided that Lord Abba couldn't even stand a chance. Even if Lord Abba was winning the debate, SANETER would be so unfair that he'd be so lopsided. Would be so lopsided that Lord Abba, whether he lost or looked like he lost, or whether he won, he would always lose. And then he would have to go back to SANETER to defend what he thought he lost, or what they said he lost. I ain't gonna say he thought he lost, but what they said he lost. He will always have to go back. You follow me? Bashir, Imam Bashir, the same way. They will always have to go back to SANETER to defend when he put it out there that they lost. So you know what I did? I said, nah, I'm not doing that. I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to New York and I'm going to lay out and watch it. So the first time I went out there, I ain't have on no fares or nothing. I was watching. And I made sure that I documented it. So I got on camera and say, I support SANETER TV. This is where we get all that from. And I left. The next time I came up there with the fares on, right? It was I hooked it up. You know what I mean? I hooked it up. The next time I came on there, I came with the fares on. So when he see the fares, I know the fares was going to catch his attention because SANETER was a setup, punk. Excuse my expression.
I knew the feds was going to catch his attention. So I went up there with the feds on, and I had my sons with me, right? And my sons ain't know, and he know, y'all seen the video. Man, my son would have rocked and rolled. Anyway, I goes up there with the feds on. And just like I thought, they came in like a swarm of bees. But my mission was to take the spotlight and transfer it to Moorish World TV. This is that divine science that I'm demonstrating. My thing wasn't to boost SANETER TV. My thing was to take it and transfer it because I got this personality. All of this yelling, all of this hypeness, this is really my personality. You know what I'm saying? This is really my personality. So I transferred it into Moorish World TV. And so when he continued to attack Moors, then I would respond back from Moorish World TV. So I would bring on people from Moorish World, from the Moors. I would bring on Ali Bey. I would bring on Grimion L. I would bring on Sharif. And so if y'all don't know the story, this was a strategy. But the strategy was only to silence SANETER because I had no dream to be a podcaster. I could care less. I did the, you know what I mean? I had a little property management going on, home improvement. I ain't care about that. I mean, I had no vision to do this. None whatsoever. So after about a year, they went silent. They kept bringing, the last thing that they did, they set me up with a few calls and they got me. I'm thinking we having a conversation with Brother Larry. They secretly recording the conversations. So family, listen to me. I begin to understand the YouTube games. That is all about sensationalism. You understand what I'm saying? It's all about sensationalism. Let me cuss you out and see you react. So ultimately what I would do is every time he called me, right? Every time he called me, I would blow up because I'm not going to let you bait me and ease me into a confrontation. So when he would call me, I'd be like this because he set me up a few calls. So I would be like this. What's up, Si? Man, what's going on with the Moors? Man, stop playing with me, man. Every time you mention the Moors, that's how it would be. I will go off on the phone. That way he cannot set me up and try to upload it and get views from me after my guard was down. So it's YouTube games. You know what I mean? It's YouTube game. Nope. He can't get me off track because this was a part of the show. But it's YouTube games. So because I learned YouTube games, right? This is why the other night when somebody send me the link to SANETER, you know what I mean? When SANETER sent me the link to SANETER, I called in. And I called in because I know two things. Number one, it's going to help the algorithms. Let me teach you something about YouTube, family. My channel is shadow banned. And I understand it. It doesn't matter to me. It's shadow banned. So one thing that I do know is that every so often, if I hit a link and it's connected to Moorish World TV, other people connected to that other group will ultimately get links or get alerts or it'll pop up in their feed. This is why some videos pop up in your feed depending upon what videos you hit on. You understand what I'm saying? I understand that. And because I'm shadow banned, I understand that I got to sometimes take the risk, you know what I mean, and go on these platforms. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a game plan. It's a game plan. So I can wake you up. You know what I mean? So I can wake you up. But at the same time, even when he tried to come on here and like, listen, let me show you real quick. And then I'm going to move on. When I went on SANETER, it was like 500 people in the chat, right? It was 500 people in the chat. The moment that I hit the link, it jumped up to 1,000. You follow me? You know what that means? That the algorithms showed those who connected to that channel as well as mine that I had engaged. And so it automatically gave people these alerts, or it came up in their feed, and now everybody flocked through there. If SANETER wasn't blocking, I didn't block him, but I'll check it later, and he would have typed in here, you would have seen it in here. It's just like when Polite came on the channel, if anybody remember. When he called in, soon as Polite came in, the numbers went straight through the roof because people want to see the confrontation, and the YouTube algorithms would send it out to anybody who watches Polite, watches me, or anything associated with it. So family, I do what I do because I know how this works. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm shadow banned. So some things I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So even when you look at these new podcasters or these new YouTubers, they don't understand what they're doing. You know, they just want to talk, but it's more strategic than that. But back to the original conversation is that SANETER is the gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? Now, how do we know that he's the gatekeeper? The biggest, let me pull this up. The biggest scammer in the community is hands down Brother Polite. There is nobody in the community. There is nobody in the community that scammed anybody out of more money than Brother Polite. Do anybody know anybody? Let me turn that fan on. I got one. Anybody know anybody? Huh? Anybody know anybody? There is nobody. And let me tell you something. Have you ever seen anybody from Polite's neighborhood vouch for Brother Polite? Press 1 if anybody can show the video. We got 335 people up in here. See, this is the part they don't want you to talk about. This is the part you don't want you to talk about. This is the part that you don't want you to talk about. Oh, wait, we're going to get into all of this. Family, I'm asking you a question. Can you show me one video? Can you show me one video where Polite is with the gangbangers he grew up with? Remember his story? They used to call him, what they used to call him? Cavity. They used to call him Cavity because somebody did something and he shot him and took the tooth out the mouth, and they called him Cavity. Show me all the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of videos, all the thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures. Show me one with his childhood friends. Show me one. I'm not saying they don't exist, but let me tell you something. When someone has a ghost past and they always posting something, thousands of pictures, thousands of videos, not one. Not one. Y'all been watching my show? Anybody ever seen the show I brought my mother on the camera? Anybody remember? And let me tell you one thing about these agents too. Their mother and their fathers are usually deceased. Anybody ever notice that? EJ Boxer, what I'm saying is, if you don't know my point, then you lost. EJ Boxing Live. If you don't know my point, then you on the wrong network. Anybody ever notice that? That their family is always deceased. Always. They got a ghost past and their family is deceased. Anybody ever watch my live? Anybody watching my live? And they see my mother? Anybody see my mother? Anybody? What type of agent bring their mother on a screen? What type of fool will bring his children on the screen? If I'm an agent, I'm the most goofiest agent. Come on, man. What type? You see what I'm saying? Come on now. But people who have something to hide. See, I'm a family man. I love my family. I mean, I love my family. I'm a family man. So I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm fighting for the people for real. I don't have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. You feel what I'm saying? Thank you, family. Thank you, family. You are so goofy, though. I ain't got nothing to hide. But these people got ghost pass. Now, back to my point. Back to my point. Who opened the gate and lets people in with ghost pass? Who? SANETER brought in Polite. SANETER brought in Umar. SANETER brought in young Pharaoh. SANETER, SETI. The people that I'm naming is the same people who have not done anything as a collective for the community. They haven't done anything collective for the community. They make videos. They're podcasters. When you look at Malik Zulu Shabazz, right? When you look at Malik Zulu Shabazz, like, there we go again. Tahuti, Natural Tahuti. He's locked up right now, right? He's locked up right now. They stopped talking about Natural Tahuti. Anybody remember Natural Tahuti? He was one of the first ones to say the black woman is God. Anybody remember Natural Tahuti? Anybody remember? He was the first one to say the black woman is God. Where's Natural Tahuti at? Where is he? They done left Tahuti high and dry. They done left Tahuti high and dry. Natural Tahuti is sitting in prison right now. And they left him high and dry. Guarantee you, if a person reach out to Natural Tahuti, that these same people that used him to build a platform leave him high and dry. And you know SANETER ain't getting that YouTube money no more because he's begging. Man, y'all got to hit the Cash App if y'all want me to go another hour. What happened to young Marcus? That's right, Abu X. Where's young Marcus at? Where is young Marcus? Because the real ones step away. The real ones step away because they know. So let me say something to you, family. The gatekeeper of the most elaborate, fraudulent people that claim to be freedom fighters came through the doors of SANETER TV. And when you check their record, they have no real accomplishments. They have no real accomplishments. None. The only thing they got is extracting the resources from the people who watches their videos. So back to my point, shouldn't we be questioning those who claim to fight for our liberation? What happened to your lawsuit, TB, from Messy X? I guess the people from that internet lawyer firm maybe wasn't going to take it. You know what I mean? But now listen, when we go and look at the Gatekeeper, family, I got to stay on the Gatekeeper because he called me an agent too. So when we go look at the Gatekeeper, there is not a fraud in the community that didn't come through SANETER. Not one. Not one. There's not one fraud. And when I say none, there's not one. You follow me? So the point is, who is the real potential agent? Who is the real potential agent? There is not one fraud. When a fraud came on my platform, somebody put it in the chat. What did I do? When somebody committed a fraudulent act on Moorish World TV, somebody tell me in the platform, what did I do? I'm going to take a sip of kombucha. I'm the people's grand sheik. When somebody committed fraud on Moorish World TV, can anybody tell me what did I do? Anybody? Anybody? I questioned them. I put them on blast. I exposed them. I did not give them a pass. And these was people that I had basically put them on the channel and said, man, I appreciate what you're doing. Show me one person. Show me one person that SANETER found out or was accused of scamming people that he called them out. Show me one. Show me one. Waverly Timberlake. That's right. What about Sutek? Brother Sutek was the sidekick. Brother Sutek was the sidekick. Sutek ended up moving down south. Man, I ain't messing with that. Know what I mean? So family, are we to the point where we can't question people no more? Are we to the point where we look at Black Lives Matter, right? You know what I mean? We look at Black Lives Matter. We look at Big Shirley. We look at Malik. We look at all these people. Now, Black Lives Matter is fairly new. However, we can do checks and balances on them because they've been around since Trayvon Martin. What have the Black Lives Matter organization do in a community where we need structure and we need education and we need things that is going to uplift the community? What have they done? What have they done? See, the shirt that I got on now represents what needs to be done. It's politics as usual. Politics as usual. What have they done? What significant thing that they done in the community? But we yelling, screaming, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. But what significant change has been put in the community? And we can't question that. When I question that, now I become a target. Well, you're gonna have to aim. You're gonna have to. But guess what? I'm saying let's do it before the people. Malik Zulu Shabazz. Hold up. Let me get this right. Cause y'all think it's a game. It ain't no game. Let me show y'all something. Let me ask you something. Watch this. Watch this. Malik Zulu Shabazz been around since C-SPAN from Howard University. The Million Youth Organizer. All right. Now let's do a check and balance real quick. Let me stop sharing. Let's do a check and balance. Let's do a real-time check and balance. Million Youth March. Let's do a check and balance. 1998. All right. 1998. Do anybody know how long that's been? Since 1998. Now, we know he's been around longer than that. You know he's been around longer than that. But since 1998 in the organization of the Million Youth March, what block of success has been planted in the community that he say he fight for? Can you name one thing? In 23 years, since the Million Youth March, name one thing in 23 years that's sustainable in the community. Name one thing. I don't care how much you jump in front of a camera and scream Black Power. I don't care how much you jump in front of a camera and say we need to do this and do that. Name one thing. There is nothing. There is nothing. Let me tell you what they did. Let me tell you what they have done. They have taken the preacher. They talk about church all the time. They talk about preachers all the time. They talk about Christianity all the time. But what they did was they took the same preacher style, they cloaked it into Black Power, liberation, and they remixed it and sold it to the people. That's all they did. That's all they did. Instead of saying, praise the Lord, they say, Black Power. And I'm not talking about the true Black Power freedom fighters. This ain't talking to you. This is only for the frauds. This ain't talking to the true freedom fighters. This ain't talking to AJ Frazier. This ain't talking to Talib. This ain't talking to them. It's not talking to them. It's not talking to Cryptonomics. It's not talking to Abu. It's not talking to y'all. We're talking about the frauds. Instead of saying, praise the Lord, they begin to say, Black Power, Black Power, Black Power. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. That's all it's saying. It's a mantra, a chant to arouse your emotions to get you to follow just one more time. And see, I'm here to break the chains. I'm here to break the chains. I'm saying that, listen, if you are following that, ask yourself what has been accomplished. Do you know you have people that's 50 years old calling me, why are you coming at Malik? Because you should be coming at him at 50 years old. You should be coming at him, asking him, man, what you doing? And this all started because Malik said I was an agent. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Let's just see. Let's just see. When you look at Crystal Muhammad, she goes all the way back. She goes all the way back to 90-something. Same thing. All she does is transfer 4 or 5 to 10 people out every few years. Since 2012 or 2014, that's all she do is transfer out different people every few years. But ain't nothing is in the community. Things are so bad that a brother get accused of doing something to a police officer, and they call the European, the cracker, the devil, the this, that, and the da, and they go right to GoFundMe and use the platform, and they takes it down because they have nothing in place. All of this marching, all of this screaming, all of this freedom fighting have nothing in place for the defense of one of their fallen comrades. And I suppose they don't say nothing. And then when the people come to me and want to express their experiences, now, when the people come to me and they want to express their experiences, now I become the bad guy because I want to open my door for those who have been victimized. Again, I become the bad guy. Well, today, say hi to the bad guy. Because I'm going to make sure that those that's been victimized will have a voice. And you have victimized people. Brother Biko is in jail right now. Name one person that has come forward and said, I got locked up, and Malik Zulu Shabazz, the attorney, represented me in court. Name one person. They keep throwing that he's an attorney. Name one person who got locked up with the new Black Panther Party that Malik represented in court. Can you name one? Y'all can defend this stuff all you want. Just name one. Name one. Why didn't Grandmaster Jay call on Malik Zulu Shabazz to defend him in court? "23 years. 23 years. And you mean tell me that you are running around the nation screaming Black Power, but you can only practice law in maybe 2 places?" Do that make sense to you? Do that make sense to you? That really makes sense to you? You have had, family, since 1998, you have had the ability to practice law in DC or Maryland, yet you are going around the country, you are building supposedly groups around the country, but you can't even defend them against oppression. And guess what? This is what I like right here. Sonny Boxing just said it. It's okay to question GS. Facts. People say, well, why are you doing this? Because it's time for accountability. It's time for accountability. It's time for accountability. That's what it's time for. It's time for accountability. That those that say they're fighting for our people, it's time for them to answer up and put your record on the table. The people that you got that want to rock with you, cool, but you won't misuse and abuse the people that's hopefully want to go into the next generation liberated. We ain't gonna let that happen. We ain't gonna let that happen. Because I'm not the only one with the voice. I'm not the only one with the voice. We building this around the country. And we looking for practical solutions. I mean, we're looking for practical economic and political solutions. See, the original Black Panther Party was a party which indicates political responses. You understand what I'm saying? The Black Panther Party, when it says party, it espouses political responses. This is why when you look at, give me a second real quick. Let me see. Huey P. Newton. Let me show you. I know. You know what I mean? If we're gonna call it like it is, Huey P. Newton. Let me hold up 1 second. Let me find it real quick. Huey P. Newton. Real quick. Here we go. Let me bring it up for you. Let me pull it up for you. The responses was political. Here we go. Let me share this with you real quick. These guys are misleading everybody. There you go. Vote November 5th, Huey Newton for U.S. Congress. Their responses was political. You see that? You see that? And not only was their responses political, it was also a response to defend. So they were interchangeable. The solution the solution was not only to defend from a physical perspective, but it was also to defend from the political perspective that allowed these atrocities to take place. Because the political machine must be taken over by the way of the political process and revamped. This is what the original Black Panthers understood. This is what they knew. That the political machine allows a police to walk away from murdering one of us. The political machine allows the schools to teach us, or those who don't know how to set up a program to teach their children and think that the laws are set in place where if you don't send your child to school, you'll go to jail. So now you're forced to send your child to school in some instances, if you don't know no better, for them to indoctrinate your children. And so that's all political. That's all political. So this is why the Black Panther Party was so instrumental. But this new stuff, everybody wants to be the sole leader. When you look at the original Black Panther Party, you had a whole bunch of stars there. A whole bunch of them. We can name them. Let me find out who else ran for office. There was quite a few of them. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got them. Who else ran for office? Anybody know? Let me get it for real quick. I'm going to pull it up. I'm all worked up now, but I'm going to bring it up for you in a minute. Who is this right here? Who is this right here? Let me get him right here. Bobby Seale. There you go. Let me show y'all something real quick. This is how you know these people are frauds, that they're not working in the best interest of the people. This is how you know. Let's go back to the original. He was running for mayor. Bobby Seale. There you go. You got Bobby Seale. You got Huey P. Newton. That's two. Bobby Seale of the Black Panther Party. Bobby Seale, Black Panther Party chairman, will face incumbent mayor Redding in a special runoff election May 15 for mayor of Oakland, California. You know what they do nowadays? They only cry. They only cry about what the politicians do. They only cry and make a noise, but they're not doing what the original Panthers did. But this generation don't know. They never knew the mission of the real Panthers. So they see the stroking of the emotions, the carrying of the guns, the dressing in black, and it makes them feel good. But they don't understand the real work that goes behind to changing the oppression dynamic. They don't understand that. Half of these people are alcoholics. Many of these people are struggling financially. Many of these people are on public assistance, screaming Black Power. This is no shot at anybody. I'm just telling you that this is not a reasonable path to liberation, and it must be revamped, whether it's the Black Panther Party, whether it's the Moorish Science Temple of America, or whether it's any group that claim that they got the answer for our people. Any group that claim that they got the answer for our people. What's your life like? What's your life like? And then you got people like SANETER. Yeah, that's my guy. That's my friend for over 20 years. It's okay. What have your friend done for 20 years? What have your friend done for 20 years? Got another new suit? Got another new vehicle? Got another new bullhorn? Got another new speech? Got another new notepad? Got another new 3 more new people? Because 3 other people left? SANETER say you falling off. SANETER, if I'm falling off, why would he put my name in his title? Y'all see the title he just did? He put my name in his title. Cause I'm looking at him like 50 Cent said to Ja Rule. You was the man, homie. What happened to you? And homie. You was the man, homie. What happened to you? That's why he mad at me. Because what happened to him? We all love SANETER. SANETER is now just a washed up old man begging for cash apps. That's all he doing now. Like, he ain't even getting YouTube money no more because he don't get support. Not the way he used to. What happened to you? Hey, homie. Back in the day, you was the man, homie. What happened to you? Y'all see him the other night? The other night? Man, he was in there. Let me tell you something. In Baltimore, right? Heroin addiction is at an all-time high and has always been, right? And I'm telling you, I used to hire heroin addicts when they come walking past a job site. Man, you got some work. They be sick. You got some work. I go ahead, give them some day job. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I know what they going to do. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know what they going to do. You know what I'm saying? I give them some work. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. I got much experience with helping those who are substance abusers, right? And so I was watching the show with SANETER the other night when somebody sent it to me because he brought my name up to try to defend what's the guy name? Malik Zulu Shabazz. And so I'm watching it. He cussing me out. I mean, he going in. He just going in. So I ultimately hit the link and I come in. Right? And now I know it's a YouTube game. I don't trip off of that, right? I mean, I know it's a YouTube game. But he just going in. But before then, when it first came on, he looked like he was sick. He was just sitting there like this while people was just talking. But, matter of fact, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. I'm going to do stuff in real time. Work with me, family. I'm going to show you in real time what I'm talking about, right? Let me show you in real time what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Where is that? Right here. I'm going to show you in real time what I'm talking about. Follow me. I'm gonna show you in real time. So look. Let me show you. Save that. Let me save this real quick. Work with me, family. Watch this. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna show you because this is insane. You know what I mean? Because I'm watching as he's talking about me. You know what I mean? Where I put that? Hold up. I'm trying to save this real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll put it at. I'm gonna just save it right here. I'll save it right there. Let me save it right there. I just want to share it with you real quick. In fact, I don't have to do that. Let me just. I want to share this with you real quick. All right, there you go. Let me show you. Now, in the beginning of his show, by the time the people here we go. All right, here we go. I got it right now. All right, let's talk about the Gatekeeper real quick. So in the beginning of his show, bam, I'm working, family. I'm working. I got you. Just want to give an example real quick. Because this was what my show was about anyway. You know, my show was definitely about showing you that these people needs to be questioned. You feel me? That's what the show is about. And SANETER is on the flyer to be questioned. You know what I mean? But here we go. Where did I put it at? Where you at? Good night. Where you go at? Trying to hide from it. You trying to hide from it. Dang, you did that to me? Dang. Hold up. What did he do? Anyway, I'm going to go straight to it. That's what I'm going to do. Forget it. Forget the screenshot. I'm going to go straight to it. I'm going to go straight to it. I'm going to show you something. Oh, there it is. I got you. I got you. Let me go straight to it. Bam. And Michael's. Oh, there it is. So look, at the beginning of his show, this is what he looked like. There we go. At the beginning of his show, this is what he looked like. Y'all see this? If you go and watch his shows lately, and you notice he got the water right here, right? You see that? This is at the beginning of the show. He don't drink, but he sure got a bunch of alcohol. And I don't condemn people with drinking, but I know the difference between how he started the show and how he went super nuts towards the end of the show or towards the middle of the show. Now, let me show you. I don't know what he had in this bottle here. 1 second. Here we go. I don't know what he had in this bottle here. But whatever was in that demonstration was had him going nuts. Whatever was in that demonstration right there. And that bottle right there in the background had him going cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. I'm talking about he was going nuts. You know what I'm saying? So the point that I'm making is not to condemn someone who drinks, because that's neither here nor there. The point that I'm making is that this guy is a gatekeeper talking knowledge. He would tell somebody, he invite people to his private parts. He would invite men to his private parts. This is what they do. They will invite men to their private parts. And then would say he invite polite to his private parts in one live stream. And then come back and say, I wish I would have never did that. Let me show you something. People like SANETER will not make a dent on the ground in the community. He never have, he never will. He's always been a follower. However, uniquely, he was able to create a lane on YouTube that I actually drew some of the basic principles of what he used in order to be an influencer. Can't take that from him. Can't take that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be real. At one point, SANETER was the it factor as it relates to YouTube for our people. But at this point, his legacy now has the ability to be tarnished by all the corrupt people that he brought into the community. Anybody remember? Who else was in there? The baby Hebrew. Anybody remember the baby Hebrew? Man, it was so many people. Sankofa. But what are we talking about? What is the conversation really about? The conversation really about is liberation. The conversation is really about liberation. And those who participate in liberation, are they really liberating people? That's what the real conversation is about. Don't make them lose focus. The real conversation is, do BLM liberate people? It's a yes or no question. Do Malik and his group liberate people? It's a yes or no question. Do they? Listen, I'm not beyond reproach. I'm not beyond questioning. Do the Moorish Science Temple of America liberate people? No, it hasn't done nothing so far. Not in the no. See how simple that is? Oh, I'm working though. But has the Moorish Science Temple of America as an ideal liberated people in this era of time that we can stand to be proud about? No. See how easy that is? You know, when I'm able to admit that, that means I know I got work to do to fix that. When I can admit that, that means I can fix that. But if I was to act like the Moorish Science Temple of America was this great train of liberation, that it was this great train of liberation in this era of time, I would be lying. I would be lying. Most Moors are nutty as 13 fruitcakes, and Moorish Americans in the temple are super dogmatic. Super dogmatic. And this is why I take the brunt of the hits when somebody come on my platform and say, oh, you doing that because you don't like black people. Fool, you don't know me. You don't know me. Don't mix me with that. I'm not that. I'm doing this because I truly see a path to liberation. But in order to walk that path of liberation, we got to get the weeds out the way. We got to get the weeds out the way. We got to come through with the sickle. The reaper got to come. The reaper got to come. We got to come through there and get the weeds out the way so the real can come through. I don't care about you threatening. I don't care about your tough talk. I don't bother me at all. But we got to get the weeds out the way. That's it. They got the weed. The reaper got to come. Let me tell you, this is a lesson in the Moorish Science Temple of America. It said when John, right, and you might don't believe in the stories of John and Jesus, but in the way that it's told in the Moorish Science Temple of America, it talks about how John came and had to shake him up. And John shook him up so much that he had to pull a veil, which means he had to get low after he shook him up. And then he came back and shake him up again. Then he came back and shake him up again. You see what I'm saying? Because he was calling people out. He was calling people out. Like, man, this ain't how we do this. No, family, look at this. That's not how we do this. Get your checklist. No school, 23 years. No grocery store, 23 years. No group economics, 23 years. It's time to call it out. Do we want liberation or not? Or we just playing our social media games? That's what we doing? Do we really want to be liberated? Listen, everybody ain't gonna walk through the path of liberation. Everybody ain't gonna walk the path of liberation. You follow me? Everybody ain't gonna walk it together. But those who are tired of the frauds entering in our circle, perpetrating like they're liberating, let me tell you something. You take Malik Zulu Shabazz, right? He says he's from D.C. Well, I've always known that he don't live in D.C. How can you live in a gated community and then how can you live in a gated community and then come to the hood talking about you're going to liberate them? How you going to live high on the hog, but now you're going to come there and able to address their problems? That doesn't mean you have to live in the hood, but you don't even know the people who you're claiming to liberate. In fact, you're perpetrating and trying to articulate yourself for the people. And that's why when me and you had conversations, Malik, you would say, man, you got to hook me up. You got to hook me up with the 300 gangsters. Yeah, you think? I'm going to hook you up with 300 gangsters so he can come to Baltimore? Because they gave him a no-fly in Baltimore because of the Freddie Gray. So and I didn't know about that. But when somebody tell me, yeah, you got to hook me up with the 300 gangsters, I'm like, yeah, for real? You serious? Like, don't ask me that. I wish somebody would say, introduce me to Mafia Lane. I introduce you to them. Crazy. Know you like that. But that's what he did. And that was another red flag. Not introduce you to them. These guys on some productive stuff. I'm not introducing you to them. Nope. But that's what he asked me. Introduce him to 300 gangsters. Man, get out of here. Not introduce you to that. All of that stuff is suspect. Trying to use them as a path to be in Baltimore. Nah. That's the same thing Polite tried to do. And got a no-fly zone in Baltimore. Same thing he tried to do. I mean, same thing he tried to do. So the solution is, family, we must get organized. And as we get organized, we must be able to call out those who are hindering our progress. Period. I'm gonna put the link in here, family. I'm gonna take about 30 minutes. We must put the link in here, family. Matter of fact, let me see if my mind. Give my man a drop real quick. Hold up. Give my man a drop real quick. What my joint doing, man? Anybody in Virginia in here? Let me see. Anybody in Virginia in here? Let me see. 1 second. One second, family. Let me see if my man available right now. Let me thank everybody who hit the Cash App. A man in the club. Hold on. He in the club right now, but oh, you in West Virginia? Lynchburg, Virginia? So my bro, I told him call me if he can. He in the club right now, but he gonna call me in a minute. But this is my bro. Yeah, so I just want to let y'all know if y'all in Virginia, my man just opened a club, Mafia Lane. They're gonna have what's my man name? I don't know. Y'all might be old heads. Y'all too old. Go to the club. I don't go to the club. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna step in to see my man because my man just got a club down there. But you know what I'm saying? But I think he's gonna have Dipset in there October something. So I just wanted to give him a drop real quick. So somebody said, yeah, the Throne family. Oh, let me share something with you. Where can I find this video, family? Let me share this with you real quick. I'm gonna share this video with you real quick. Let me see if I can find it. Where did I put it at? Man. Let me check. Let me see what I did with this video. Man, I'm tripping. I had this video I want to share with y'all, but I don't know what I did with it. I really don't. I don't know what I did with it. What did I name it? I don't know nothing. Because I sent it on the throne yesterday, right? That's it. Put it on the throne yesterday. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Here we go. There we go. Here we go, fam. Let me share this with y'all real quick. Check this out. This is the stuff I put up with. Watch this.
Yes.
Hello, did I just miss a call from you?
Yes. Who's speaking?
This is Brother Taharkabey.
Yes, Brother Taharka.
What's happening, brother?
This is Commander Habel, commander and founder of the Young Black Panther Liberators for Self-Empowerment, brother.
All right, how are you?
I'm very good, brother. I'm also a Moorish American, brother.
Islam.
And Islam. And you know, what is your beef with Malik Zulu Shabazz?
I don't have a beef with Malik Zulu Shabazz. I have a problem with him spreading the word throughout his organization as well as the Liberation organization that I'm some sort of agent, and he did this unprovoked. I
Did he? Not to cut you off, brother. Did he actually make that statement?
Yes, I actually have it recorded. Let me give you the history. Let me give you a brief history.
Okay, I'm listening.
Let me give you a brief history. During the times where I was looking into the legitimacy of Grandmaster Jay, me and Malik had many a phone calls. You know, Malik had been on my platform before. We had many a phone calls, and we went back and forth about whether Grandmaster Jay was an agent or not, even up to the point when Grandmaster Jay went to court. And Malik began to turn the tables and say, well, I think you're an agent. You might be an agent. Are you an agent? And started putting that, and putting it in that way. And so when he began to do that, I didn't really pay it any mind to the point where it was needed to respond. But the moment that the confusion happened among the Black Panther Party, whichever that was, the internal fighting, which I don't even get into, the internal fighting, many people started coming to me repeating the same thing. That when one would come on the show, he put out something, don't go to his show, he's an agent, he's a paid federal agent. And if you saying that you're a commander, I know that you're loyal and you probably would not admit it, but I'm sure that you've heard it too. So I'm only responding.
No, this is my, not to cut you off, brother. This is my first time even hearing it. That's why I called
Yeah,
you.
well,
to get your side. And
I actually have it recorded.
Yes.
I have our conversation recorded, and I record even this conversation. I record everything because of the threats. Even what I've heard from you that there might be a war between the nation. I mean I'm ready for it.
I served under Malik for 7 years.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Big Wolf. So look, I'm live right now. I was asking my chat, was anybody in Virginia, brother? Brother, which part of Virginia you're clubbing, bro?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Somebody was in there from West Virginia. Bro, what you got going on, bro? Can you tell us about what's going on in October?
Joe Santana and Jim Jones, yo.
So this gonna be is the whole Dipset coming or just them two?
Just them two.
What the tickets start at? Where can they get the tickets at?
I'm gonna send you the link, yo.
All right, bro. You good? You know, bro. Bro, you're doing big things. I gotta come through with the fans on at late night.
The fans on, huh?
Hey, bro, I'm coming up that late night with the fans on. I'm the more you gonna remember, bro. You already know.
I'm here right now.
All right, fam. I just want you to give a drop. This Big Wolf representing Mafia Lane out there with the club Aura, something like that.
Yeah, Club Aura.
All right, bro. I just wanted you to get a drop. I'm gonna sample this and I'm gonna keep playing it back because we're gonna fill the club up. Bro, I'm seeing you out there like getting it in like something crazy, bro. And in Baltimore, I'm gonna try to do my best to put some boots on the ground with you, bro, because you're doing big things. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to be a part, bro.
You know me, man. You know how I get down, you know how I get down.
That's what's up. Blah! Talk to you later, bro. So that's my bro. That's my bro. 300 G's, Mafia Lane. Just got a club, man. I mean, doing big things. He about to bring the stars through. I'm actually gonna be getting some interviews, hopefully, and bringing some of them on here. So, man, we doing big things. And this is what I'm saying, man. You're not going to be in our community trying to infiltrate the path of liberation any longer. So all of that old tough, man, don't nobody worry about that. Trust me, ain't nobody worried about that. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But with that being said, bring my man. But I'm saying people talk that I don't even tell. Let me tell you something. When people start talking that people gonna do this, I don't say nothing to nobody. Because if I was to say something to my friends, ain't nobody saying nothing to you. Nope. Ain't nobody saying nothing to you. My friends ain't gonna say nothing to you. They just not. They ain't gonna make no videos. They ain't gonna be like, yeah, pull up. They ain't gonna do that. Gucci bag Jeezy. They ain't doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I'm just hoping that if these leaders claim to be freedom fighters, then they need to put their report card on the table. Put your report card on the table. Black Lightning, what up, Black Lightning?
Yeah, peace and love, peace and love. What's up, Grand Sheik?
Peace and love. Now you are one of the ones that came on the show, and a brother mentioned that when you came on the show months ago, when you came on the show months ago, that the word was sent out. Don't you go on there? Not to you, I don't know if you directly, but that I'm an agent. Did you hear that I was an agent, brother?
No, brother. No, they exclude me from the reckless talk. You know what I'm saying? Because they know I can get reckless. And no, I don't want to get me reckless because then I start into my own rampage.
But
It'd be about other stuff.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard, not told to you directly, that Morse World TV is some sort of agent?
No, they just scared for people to come on there. That's all, because they don't want the truth bombs to get dropped too hard. You know what I mean? That's all that is about. You know, I'm sure. They know. I mean, you know, the real agents, they know. Yeah. That's for sure. Whoever the real ones are, they know. You know.
Thank you, Q Muhammad. Thank you, Liberty Bell. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you, all of those who also did the I got so worked up today that I like I said, I didn't never get into this to do cash apps and all of that, but people send them to me, and I thank you so much. I thank you greatly. I'm gonna put it in there. The original people, Alexandria, and everybody. I thank you so much for the donations. I'm telling you, family, I really appreciate it. And Allah is my witness, God is my witness, or whatever you choose to call the creator. I've never gotten to this for money. I really didn't. But now that I am doing this, people was telling me, I remember Sister Faith Speaks, and what's the other sister name? Dang. I forget her name.
Janae?
No, it started with a D. That been on the show a lot. She will always tell me, "Where's the cash app? Where's the cash app?" Start with a D. Somebody might know her name. I forget it, and I talk to her personally. Where's the cash app? Where's the cash app? So now I put the cash app in, and I appreciate you greatly, because, like I said, what I will do is I'm actually going to, once I do this show real soon, I'm going to donate and get people to match it for Brother Binko. What's the name? And so that's going to, Sister Dolores. I'm so sorry, Dolores. MJ Givens. Thank you, MJ Givens. Sister Dolores. Sister Dolores. She was the one she was like, you need to charge for this stuff. You need to charge for this stuff. And she made donations over and over and over, but I never got into it for that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just dropped off. If somebody want to hit the link, but what you come here tonight for? Big bro, let me put the link back in. I'm sorry.
Well, we got a like I say, Sister Janae, boss lady. She was speaking on the Tulsa event. Even Prince Najee. Shout out to both. Prince Najee was speaking about it too, about how those the white militia was standing up there in front of that church, and we actually walked up in there together.
Stand by a second, because we have a guy named Rex that came in, and Rex Luther. Let me get him in real quick, and make sure. And if I'm gonna let Rex in, you know what I'm saying. But if it's a troll, he'll be going right back out. What's up, Rex?
Hey, it's not a guy.
Don't be scared.
No, it's like, hey, this is not a guy. What's going on, Rex Luther? Talk to me. What's happening?
Hi, Taharkabey. Hello, Black Lightning. I just really, I wanted to come on. I've been watching you for a while. Really in the background. I
Right.
comment sometimes. I get blocked sometimes too. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Now, why the mods blocking people? I don't know what you do. Would you threaten me or something?
Oh no, not a threat. And sometimes I go against your ideology, if that's a word. But I did. I'm sorry, I think we have an echo, but I will say this. From the conversation tonight specifically, what really where it comes to for me is I'm a young person.
Right.
So I watch my elders. I have people in my own life, people in my own community. I watch them. I learn from them. I'm trying to go forward, in my own life. So that makes me determine what decisions I'm going to make in my own life. We're not really sure where the world is going, but in our own bubbles, we have to remember that we're all being watched.
Absolutely.
So for me, when it comes to you, it does. I mean, for you, I have a respect for you because you put yourself out there. This is what you feel. This is what you think about the world, and this is where you believe it's going to go. When it comes to those things for me, I feel like I have to seek out, in my small bubble, what do I want to, attach myself to? So with this whole situation that's been going on, it's really been about like almost a year now. So I'll do one example of one of the topics that you always talk about, which is, for example, Grandmaster Jack. When I first saw, there was like this video that they put around where it was like this, it was literally just about their militia. And it was about like really standing, for Black people. It was like, we going out here, we're about to do this. This is what we've been doing. And then when it all starts to fall apart, it hurt me. It hurt me in a way because I wasn't necessarily involved with that organization, like personally, but to see it inspired me, and to see it fall apart, it hurt me. So now I have to say, you know what? I can't be personally touched by these organizations. So it's nothing against you. It now puts me in a place where I have to be personally responsible for my own feelings, especially when it comes to watching other people. And so, I hear you trying to touch in, so go ahead.
No, don't hang up though. What I want to add on is that is the purpose of me doing these platforms, because I'm not just doing this without a solution. We actually have a solution. If you email me, you actually can be in our private presentation of the alliance that is a response to those organizations that are not really addressing the real problems. You know what I mean? And we're building around the country, but I would never put it on YouTube. I would never. I'm not into that. I'm in for the grassroots. I'm in for the regular people, and I'm in for the people who are willing to assist to make this change in real time, expeditiously. But to your point, the reason why I point this stuff out is because exactly what you just said. Many people will lose hope. Many people will lose confidence that there is a path to liberation because they have been tricked, fooled, duped, and played by those who are playing the liberation game. And so when you look at my videos, what I'm doing is I'm doing a critical, and I'm analyzing critically to make sure that people will ultimately adopt this behavior. So when one shows up, they don't get themselves emotionally attached to something that's illusion and don't have no liberating qualities, nor is it a reasonable path towards liberation, because we'll be able to spot it off the top. But
well, no, and I'll say that to that, like, that was the first time where I saw it was like an inspirational video. I wish I could play it for you or whatever, but I was just like, how did we not know about that? It was like a march, like where they did their, stand or whatever at
Stone
on a
Mountain.
mountain. And so yeah, Stone Mountain. I was like, how do we not know about that? Like, I was talking to some of my friends, and we were like, how did we not know about that? There was like this black militia, because I've never been personally into guns.
Right.
I've never been to the military. I've never, personally been into that or like a gang lifestyle. So it was just like really surprising. I was like, wow, like I didn't, it really gave me motivation. And then to see the whole, downfall of that whole idea. But I will say this, after all of that, I did find a lot of people who are actively involved. So that never failed.
So
those people have never fallen. Those people have always, that's what they've always lived by. They always live by that, And so that's gives me still the motivation. And it's not really about motivation. It's just like, I'm just a regular civilian in America,
Absolutely. Let me say this real quick. That was one of the things that I predicted that Grandmaster Jay would do, that he would come out in the front, he would make the call, and then all of those who have been active under the radar now would be on the radar. And so this is why you can see people that have been around, that have been previously active, but now they're recognizable. And that was instrumental by Grandmaster Jay. Is that a good thing? I don't think so. I don't think that's a good thing, because some of our brothers and sisters that are really about liberation, that are really about the Second Amendment, and that are ready to go all the way to the edges, they shouldn't be exposed like this. Nobody need to know who they are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they're serious.
I get that, Taharkabey, but I do want you to know that there is a segment of people who we really just been living in our lives. We just, and I will say this, I do have a background in Canada. So there's two different ideologies. In Canada, it's like a mosaic, right? In America, it's a melting pot. That's what they always should tell us. It's a melting pot in America.
Right.
So it's like everybody tries to fit into this one thing. And when people don't fit into it, they become the outliers, right? The outliers of that pot, which is not really true, because there's plenty of people who do what they're supposed to do. They live happy lives, and they go on and they pass down their happy lives to their kids, right? It's not something, it's really, what I see is that there is a lot of other things going on in the world. And so when you just focus on this really happy, what are we trying to achieve? You have to look out at the rest of the world. What is the rest of the world doing?
Absolutely. And you know what? And then I'll take another call after this, and I appreciate you. But you know what? To your point, I think about that all the time. When I go out into the world, because I deal with the public every day, all day, 99% of the people that I deal with never heard of this stuff. Never heard of it. Even although it didn't hit news and we're aware of it, most people have no clue about this stuff. As you said, they're going on with their lives. They're looking at the jab story. They're looking at the Haiti story now. They're looking at nobody's putting any type of credibility into this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say that the real ones, and there's some real ones out there, the real ones, they ain't on this screen. They ain't doing that.
And I'll let you get to the next call, but I'm gonna let everybody know. Don't fall into something that's gonna keep you in a stagnant place. Always move yourself forward. Look for the next thing. Even if you don't think it's gonna bring you somewhere, still do it. And really what we need to do is address our past. If you have any trauma, if you have anything in your past, like with your family, things like that, address that, and then you can move forward. And that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I've learned, is I need to address my past so I can create my future. And you know what? It's not going to be pretty, but hey, we still going to be here.
I appreciate you. And that was a big one right there. Thank you, family. I appreciate you.
All right.
So look, that's a big one right there. Because as I just said, I said we can lay our past, we can lay who we are side by side before the people. We can lay, you can lay me side by side before the people. If if Malik say I'm an agent, present it to the people. And I'll present why I say you are. Do it before the people. You feel what I'm saying? But anything else, Black Light, they want to see this video. So I'm going to allow them to see this video real quick. Anything else? Are you good?
It can wait. It can wait. I do the video.
So look,
I just want to say, free Stephen Biko. The brother was down there with us in North Carolina, and he's a real freedom fighter, a real strong one. So a lot of people get scared of that. That's all.
Listen to what I'm saying. We're going to be talking about Biko either tomorrow or Monday. Either tomorrow or Monday. I'll be setting it up with Boss Lady. My schedule is kind of crazy, but I'll be setting it up. But family, listen, on the throne, I show all exclusive stuff. The conversation with Biko that we had, where he said that Malik set him up, is on there. The conversation that we had where he breaks down the details of how it took place. I'm not going to put it up here now. I haven't had time to edit it to put it up here, but all exclusives, all exclusive. I'm going to share with you an exclusive right now. Let me share with you an exclusive right now. I'll share with you part of this exclusive video. Give me 1 second. I don't know how long it is, but let me see. I'm going to share with it.
And Islam.
Probably would not admit it, but I'm sure that you've heard it too. So I'm going to respond. I'm going to give you, hold up. What's this one? Oh, I gave you the same one. Hold up. I want what it come to. Let's get it done. Is that it? No, that's not it. Hold up. Let me get the other one. Hold up. That's not it. Oh, somebody said this organization that I'm some sort of agent.
Served under Malik for 7 years.
Yeah. Let me see this one. Hold up. There's no need to talk about it.
Malik soon. Yes.
I have our conversation recorded, and I record even this conversation. I record everything because of the threats. Even what I've heard from you that there might be a war between the nation. I mean I'm ready for it.
I served under Malik for 7 years.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. So if that's what it come to, let's get it done. There's no need to talk about it.
Well, wait a minute.
That was it. Hold up. Let me
Islam. And what is your beef with Malik?
He had been on my platform before. Tables. Oh yeah. And said, so that's it. Let me stop. The full conversation is on the throne. That and many other things. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to the throne, that full conversation, matter of fact, I didn't put the whole thing up. That's coming up there soon, but we got a nice little clip up here. Let me show you something. We got a nice little clip up here. Let me pull up. Oh, there we go. Let me pull this up. Okay. Hold up 1 second. I'm tripping. Let me see something real quick. Oh, here it is. Dang. Are you an agent? And started putting that. Was it bidding for the? So look, what I didn't do is, I know what I didn't do.
Brother, listen to me.
Come on.
Have a look. Look, brother. I just gotta say, I came under Malik for 7 years. Now I have my own formation and everything else, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
So
I was a guard, yeah, I was a Nawapian for 25. I've been through this brown skin power movement stuff for past 40 years. What I'm trying to say to you, my brother, is I can understand. I'm not saying Malik is balanced. I'm not saying you're balanced, and I'm not saying I'm balanced. We all have faults. We all make mistakes, but it's the way we handle them.
No, I get that. I get that. I get that.
Okay.
So regardless of how this thing plays out, because brother, trust me, you see the laughing and joking. I don't give a damn about somebody talking about we can go to war. Let's do it. Hell with it, because I'm ready for it to be over anyway. So I don't care about none of that. I don't care about none. Listen to me. I don't care. Listen to me. No. What I'm telling you is that I gotta stop it right there. I can't give you too much more. I can't. Listen, I can't give you too much more because I'm going. I gotta stop it right there. That is too raw. But I'm gonna put the rest of it up. It's another. That's about 20 minutes. I got about 40 more minutes to go up. But it's so much more there. There. So listen. So family, listen. When you do go into the throne, right? There is, real quick, let me see if I can spread this out. Let me do this. So when you go into the throne, let me screen share this real quick, and then I bring on Black Light, and then we'll close out. So when you go into the throne, right, that highlight right there will bring you to all the uploads, right? And this upload here, I think hold up. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm a SAM agent. So what we're going to do is we're going to go toe for toe, and we're going to reveal who's the real agent. Let me ask you a question, bro.
I don't play. First of all, every organization should have a mission statement. They should have a mission.
And leave him high and dry in prison. Huh?
Like I said, I don't know too much about that. I just learned about that. His bond is only $2,000.
They don't even know the comrade bail. They say, is his bond $2,000? Huh? No. It's 200,000. So let me tell people. I'm Prince Najee Muhammad.
Yeah.
What I don't think you understanding what I'm saying. If you are in an organization, and this organization is predicated upon lifting oppression and self-defense, right? For our people. When one demonstrates that and end up at the bottom of the jail, and no one comes to his defense from the organization, and now individuals are scattering to try to see how they can gather up their coins for his defense, that is not much of an organization, brother.
Well, I heard now that's been taken care of. Okay? So I was getting sick. Is he wrongfully incarcerated? I don't know I'll get the detail about it. Find out.
They went to South Carolina for. Do you hear this? He says to me that he is Malik Zulu Shabazz spokesman, and he don't know nothing about what's going on. Well, at the opening of that conversation, I'm the spokesman for Malik Zulu Shabazz. That's what he said. He don't know nothing going on. But now, hold up. I'm going to share with you one more thing. This on the throne too. Our brother. Before I up.
Whoa. You can't find anywhere. 60 seconds remaining. I have to call y'all back.
Okay, brother. Wow. There you go.
To stay away from your show because you're an agent.
Nobody was there.
Correct. Wait.
Wow.
And because I was the Minister of Defense for Washington, D.C. chapter and the Mid-Atlantic Regional Minister of Justice, I was duty bound to vanguard our part in that endeavor. Now, I was positive that it was a frame-up. 5 minutes after we were arrested, Malik gave a whole post about the entire situation. How the hell did he know all of that in 5 minutes?
Exactly. Exactly.
5 minutes after the arrest. And why is it that his men that he sent there, to the occasion, hid behind the trucks and fixed like they was leaving the park and foxed us the whole time? One of his people hit Black Lightning's car, causing his car to be disabled.
Exactly.
And knew exactly whose car it was.
And you know the crazy thing about it is,
He didn't bring the car. The only thing they did when they hit the car was bust his front tire.
they bust the front tire.
His car, not enabling him to move.
Hey, brother, and as you speaking, I'm telling you right now, I have the pictures of the tire because they tried. So what Binko talking about is the setup when he was in North Carolina. They tried to accuse him with being there with y'all, and Black Light said, "No, I couldn't make it there." You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He said, "I couldn't make it there because my tire was flat," and so I have the pictures.
He was still at the park trying to repair his tires. He did not go to that store with us. He did not leave that park with us. So whoever said there's a damn liar. That man did not leave that park, brother. And I'm telling you the truth. I was there.
Absolutely.
He never left that park. And when Lightning came on your show the first time, since we're going to put everything out there, let's do this in proper form. When Lightning came on your show the first time, it was Malik or Shabazz that told him and told everybody else to stay away from your show because you're an agent.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother. And that's what I tried. And that's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying is when, hold up. That's exactly what I was saying is when Malik was throwing that agent stuff around. Not Black Lightning ain't say anything about it, but a few other people were saying that Malik was telling them that I'm an agent and that they can't come on the show. But Malik had also said that to me in our conversation when I was doing shows about Grandmaster Jay, saying, "You're an agent, you might be an agent." He said it privately, respectfully, he said it privately. And so I said to myself, at that point, I mean, whatever, you just mad I'm doing shows about Grandmaster Jay and you want to defend Grandmaster Jay. But then once he began to circulate that, okay, now we're going to prove who's who. But that is on the throne. If anybody is on the throne, y'all know that was a really intense conversation. With that being said, I'm going to let brother, the throne is a paid platform. Let me divide this up. Anybody do the math? It's $10 a month, and we're using this to not only support our people in building something real, but also to build our own platform. And for months, if you've been watching the show, you would know for months and months and for months and months, I was like, we need our own platform. I need to find something where it can't be censored. And so the reason why I am charging is because, let me give you an example. My phone I use for communication, for information to be in the know. Our cable, I use it for information to be in the know. And even this line right here that I'm talking to you through, this Ethernet cord, I have to pay Comcast just so I can communicate with you and to distribute and receive information. So I'm thinking we need our own thing. And if people believe that I'm going to give you quality information and you are willing to make a sacrifice of $10 a month out of your family's budget to support that we need our own platform, and you got trust and confidence that I'm going to take that and actually build our own platform, then I invite you to join us on the throne. You know, some people come in there to be nosy, and you can tell because they'll come for a month, pay their $10, and then the next month they're out of there. Some out there come there to stalk and be suspicious or espionage. You know what I'm saying? And the throne is definitely owned by some, they look like college children. In fact, hold up, let me show you. They look like college children or some European yuppies and couple people of, oh my God, you know, let me show you what it looked like. I'll show you. Now, I don't know. Let me show you. This is the, let me see. Now, I've seen a picture of it before, but it seemed like people that come out of college or something like that. But the point of the throne is that the throne, if you pay $10 to be in the throne, you can't shut the throne down. You can't shut that down. You paid for it. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is suspend your account. You know what I'm saying? But here on YouTube, you can shut this down. You know what I'm saying? You have the potential to shut this down. You know what I mean? Now, YouTube is a bit more fair than what they used to be, I'm thinking. You know what I mean? It's a bit more fair, but nevertheless, the potential still exists that the channel can be taken down, you know, or you can't say anything. Like, I can't talk about right now on YouTube, I can't talk about the demonstration. I mean, I can't talk about the demonstration. I can't bring in, like, I got a guy that's coming in that know about that demonstration. I can't do that right here because it's going to cut me off from giving you other information. You know what I mean? But Black Lightning, take us out, brother. What did you want to share?
I tried to take it off mute. I had it on mute while you was doing the demonstration. Well, like we're saying, tracing the roots, you know, and everything. I would just say like this. Eleanor Holmes Norton read the crime bill to me right after we shut the Klan down from marching down Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C. quite some time ago. But we shut that demonstration down. And I'm beginning to think they always leave piles of rocks along the way for a reason. I don't know. But I had to snatch that daggone megaphone from that person that was starting to run and say, we did not come to run. So that's been some time. So I'm just saying that's a brief bit of history. And it's easily looked up. There was definitely a march in Washington, D.C., and the police tried to escort these Klan members on horseback. But unfortunately for them, horses got real good sense when it come to rocks. I'll just say the people was not having it, you know. So I think I've been a people motivator for quite some time, and I want to like, we're not gonna see, we can't come on here and talk reckless and get this shut down. We can't come on here and talk like we don't know any words other than curse words, you know. And the Sheikh Imam Akbar told me that if you got to cuss, just say boom, shakalaka, cracker. But I want to make one thing perfectly clear. Cracker is anybody who is oppressing us. Anybody who got their knee on our back. It can be black. It can be a black cracker. They had black slave owners back in the day. So I'm just saying, we had our vote, and our vote, we got the original founder, Aaron Michaels. We have Sheikh Imam Akbar. And as far as the accolade that I got about if Biko wasn't following me and Akbar, I was like, thanks a lot for the accolade, bro. But you know, ain't nobody. I'm following Akbar, just like Stephen Biko said. We duty bound to not let nothing happen, you know. So and I know they know that we will walk through hell with gasoline draws on, swinging two swords at the same time. Right. They already know it. Yes.
But look,
two scimitars.
I know he can go. We're gonna be here all night with Black Lightning. But look, let me say this real quick. Inactivated Enigma says more black-owned apps. I noticed like Twitter. Why not make our own design after Twitter just for our people? But let me say this, Inactivated Enigma. We need to make apps that we control. It don't need to be just for our people. We need to be able to control it. Because guess what? While we're on their apps, they're taking our money, sending their children to college. How about we just make something that we control the narrative, and doesn't matter who gets on it, but we control it, whether it's Europeans or us, because we need that. They don't care about you being quote unquote black, African, indigenous, or none of that. Just go ahead and help with their advertising dollars. You know what I'm saying? So I think we need to get out of the space to say we need something just for quote unquote black people. No, we need to extract funds out of every community,
everybody,
back to our community. But we control the narrative. Like, we ain't gonna let you put no racist stuff on there, just like they do. We ain't gonna let you put your agenda on there, just like they do. We ain't gonna let you. So we control the narrative. We need to take money from every community, unobstructed, and bring it back home. We need to stop thinking just do something for us. You know what I mean? Like an app or a business or something. No, we need to take all the bread. That's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at.
Also, Grand Sheik, I was masked up like the Lone Ranger for a long time, you know. But I say that's stupid. They know who we are. That's dumb. Why hide when they know who we are? Well, I mean, hell, they got satellites following us to our cars, zooming in on our license plate. They know who we are. That's why I pulled the mask off. So
let me say this, bro. I got to get out of here. It's 12 o'clock on the East Coast. But let me say this. I want to thank Faith Speaks, because Faith Speaks told me in the throne. I said, should I go live tonight or tomorrow? Faith Speaks says mañana. I said, men woo. What? I didn't know what Faith was talking about. But Faith is right in the chat, showing all the support, all the love. Thank you. Thank you for MJ Gibbons. Thank you for Q Muhammad. Thank you for Virgo Black. Thank you for everybody, man, that came in. Jim Jones, I would love to invite you on the show. Hey, a lot of stuff that people say in the chat that this person ain't right, that person ain't right. Many people get mad at me because they end up on the show. Q Robinson L, salute. That's the Assistant Grand Sheik of the Virtual Temple. Anybody interested in more science virtually, you can meet us on the Virtual Temple. All you got to do is email me. But let me say, Y2 Kenyan, you can broadcast live on it too. Yep, I broadcast on it, brother. Yep, brother. Email me if you can make apps. Y2 Kenyan, email me, brother, please. Taharkabey@gmail.com. Email me, brother. Email me. Let's get it done. I mean, listen. At this point, I wouldn't even listen. If we can get it done, let's get it done. Independence is the call of today. We only use what we got until we get what we need.
There you go.
That's it. We only use what we got till we get what we need. Only a slave want to stay on the plantation. I don't see the benefit of the plantation. But if I got to be on a plantation to get some shoes from under the master's bed so I can hit that road, I got to find a way to get those moccasins.
What Harriet Tubman say, I could have freed more if they only knew they were slaves.
Yeah, I mean, I just need some shoes so I can get up north.
Oh, I got a question for you. Was that a picture of a young Farrakhan, or was that Uncle Bobby?
on that was a young Farrakhan.
Really?
Oh, which one?
Uncle Bobby trying to discredit my Indian heritage, but why we being transparent? This Apache Indian right here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
You know what's funny though? Hold up. You know what's funny though? Uncle Bobby said that you look like a quote unquote white boy. But then did you see the picture of Uncle Bobby?
I know. Yeah, I'm like, Uncle Bobby, come on, Uncle Bobby. I know you didn't say that. He light, bright, and damn near white and talking about me. Come on, that all depends on the lighting in the background, you know.
Yeah, I peeped that.
I want to say, Sister Janae actually trained me too, but I was a little bit too much for her, so she had to hand me over to Akbar. And Akbar, like he always say, it is your knowledge that make you unfit to be a slave. And we're getting some good knowledge on here. And they were just afraid that I come on here and start saying stuff. I ain't saying nothing about nothing except for the true liberation of our people. We have a lot of people out here. Sister Janae, we got people that once we get them together, it's gonna be unstoppable. Like Sister Keisha and Sister Brother Preston. Oh yeah, it's gonna get buck wild in a minute. In New York City, Brother Quran.
Naming all these names, they might don't want you to name them.
Oh yeah. That's right. Well, Sister Janae already on there.
There you go, right there.
Yeah.
Uncle Bobby said you look like a white boy, quote unquote. But
hey, Uncle Bobby, now you know, Uncle Bobby, this is all Apache. My granddaddy on down, you know. Well, mom had Hopi in her.
Uncle Bobby came for you.
I know, but like Sister Janae say, he wasn't there, you know. And then I won't say no names, but I'll say our support.
Hasta mañana. ¿Por qué tú hablas español? Me no comprende nada. Me no comprende nada.
Mm-hmm.
No más hablas español aquí. No más.
No más.
No más hablas español aquí. No más, por favor. No comprendes nada. Nada.
Wow. Skoshi wakari maska. Engran hasamira.
Mujer, Faith. Mujer, no comprende nada.
Okay, nada. You got it. Comprende. Yeah.
Mucho feo.
Yeah. But I'm gonna match Grand Sheik's donation. I'm matching that donation from the Grand Sheik.
We got to get with Boss Lady. We got to set up the show, and we got to do the whole show about Biko. And I'll be calling Boss Lady tomorrow. All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? So with that being said, family, I got to go. Peace and love. I appreciate all your support. Thank you for all the Cash Apps. I don't like to call out Cash App names, but if you wish me to give you a shout out, just say I don't mind, because I would love to give you a shout out. But some people like to make contributions privately, and when they do that, I don't like to mention your name. And I have a few friends that do that. So if you would like me to give you a shout out, I would love to give you a shout out and show you gratitude, because I am very grateful to have people like you who support people like me that only want the best for our people. You follow me? So
God bless the Alliance for Political Accountability.
Absolutely. So let me make sure everybody good. So I thank you, family. I don't know, Q Muhammad, thank you. And I want to thank everybody, family. Look like DACA is no mas.
Like, come on the throne and tell you a little bit more about Tulsa too. Some little parts that they didn't see that we saw. We got there early. Yeah.
That's what it is. So family, peace and love. Thank you, Black Lightning. Talk to you soon. Can't wait till we connect in a few weeks. And our ground game gonna be looking real good around this country. I appreciate you, bro.
Right on.
Let's go.